Yeah, I'm going to add you guys in one PostgreSQL group, okay? So, each and everybody will going to ask the doubts in that group. At that time, you guys also just go and listen the things. At the time, like we can easily grasp up the things, right? So that's why I'm going to add one group, okay? Add it in all of you in one group. So now what I'm going to do, today I'm
Yeah,
going to
today an issue is going on, right?
yeah, 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 yeah. So that is for streaming level replication. Somebody going to set up streaming level replication. Hi, Vikas. Good evening.
Hi Manoj. Hi. Good evening.
Good evening, Vikas. Yeah. So today I'm going to explain automatic failover. Okay. So let's, yeah. See here, guys. There is one tool called Rep Manager. This is completely open source tool. Okay. Whenever we are going to managing the failover, right? Okay, automatic failover. So we can use this tool. This is completely a open source tool. No need to pay anything for this tool. Okay. So just you guys can download and use this tool in any operating system, not only for Linux flavor, we can also use this tool in Windows as well. Okay. So see here, guys, here. So these are the steps before going to configure the rep manager. Okay. So we need to install the rep manager. Okay. So we need to install the rep manager. So see here, guys, if you guys are going to maintain primary in different machine and secondary in different machine, at that time, see here, you will need to install the rep manager on master as well as standby in the both database, like in both machines. Okay. So we need to install on the both machine, not only for one machine, we need to install on both machine. Okay, guys. So now let me install this rep manager. See here. One moment. Okay. Sit from here and I will install the rep manager and root as yum. See here, it is loading. It will going to download the rep manager now. See here. So it is installing on all the versions 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, see here. It is installing on all the binaries. It will going to take a couple of minutes. So here, after once we are going to install this rep manager, okay, we need to configure, okay, so primary and secondary in the particular config file, like a rep manager config file. Here, where is that? If you are going to check here, it is installing. Rep Manager is installing. Here. Yeah. Here, the test one primary and the standby. Okay, so we need to install, in the both the machine, not only for one machine, we need to install both the machine.
So the rep configure should be installed on both the machines, right?
Yes, we need to install on both the machine.
Primary and the secondary also.
Yeah, primary and the secondary both.
Okay, got it. Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah, so let me check whether it is installed. Yeah, it is installed. Let me check. PGSQL /USR here. PGSQL 14 pin here. Where is that rep manager? See here, guys. See here. So this two utilities just now it is installed. Okay. Previously it was not there in the in the 14th binary. Just now it is added in the binary. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I will change the ownership after once I install /user PGSQL 14-R. Now you can check. See here. So the owner and group change for this rep manager utilities. Okay. So it will going to install on the all the version. I mentioned the star, right? It will going to install on each and every version of the binary. So now what we need to do, where is the config file? Maybe it is there in /etc. See here, guys, here the config file is there. ls-lrth. See here, all the version of the rep manager is installed. See here, guys, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, each and every versions. Now what I'm going to do, before going to touch, I will change the ownership for complete things. Postgres/etc rep manager -r. I changed the ownership for the complete rep manager directory. Okay, so here, so whenever we are going to install at the time, okay, the rep manager config file is going to created on this folder, and the utilities, the rep manager utility, it will going to created on the particular version binaries. Okay, particular version binaries. So rep manager CD 14. See here, guys, here, if you are going to see, right, see here, rep manager.config file. Okay, rep manager.config file. It is there, right? See here. So now I'm going to log in as Postgres. Here, what I need to do, /etc rep manager. Here I will open rep manager config file. Okay, 14 vi rep manager config file. See here, guys, this is the configuration file. See here, this is the complete configuration file. Here we need to specify the particular primary database server details and standby database server details. Because why we need to maintain the primary and standby, right? Because the rep manager will going to take care automatic failover. Okay, without providing the details, okay, it will not going to handle the things, right? So that's why we need to provide those information, primary and secondary information we need to provide here. Okay, so what are all the things we need to provide? Let's go for document. See here, guys. The first thing is, okay, failover. We need an automatic failover, right? So that's why we need to specify failover is equal to automatic. And also see here, guys, one more thing. We need to mention promote command. See here. So promote command means whenever the primary goes down, this command will going to take care. Means it will going to promote to standby database server as a new primary. Okay. At that time, this will going to promote it automatically and it will going to convert the standby database server as a new primary server. Okay, follow command. So what is the follow for the primary? Okay, the primary follow is standby server, right? So that's why, so for this primary server, it is going to following the standby server. Okay, this is the upstream node. Okay, this is the upstream node. Okay, so I'm going to configure now. So these things monitoring and yeah. One moment before. What I'm going to do now, I will specify this one. One moment, I will go for another document. I have I'm confusing here. This document I need actually. Yeah, so what I'm going to do, yeah, this one. The first thing is I will specify all the things here. I will explain you each and every line. I'm going to explain you. Don't worry. Here. Is this all the things here, guys? What we need to do, So cluster. This is the logical name. Okay, don't worry about this one. Cluster failover test. The primary server entry we are going to providing now. Okay. So see here, node name is equal to this is also logical name and also connection info. Okay. So we are going to configure the primary server here 127.0.0.1. This is global IP address. Here, what I'm going to do, yeah, I'm going to specify user rep manager. Database name also, I'm going to specify rep manager. Okay. And also, these are all the things we need to configure. Still, we are not yet configured. Okay, I will explain it. Okay, so still we are not configured any database server. We need to go and configure the primary database server. Okay, so here what I'm going to do now, data directory for primary database server. I will mention rep data one. Rep data one is the primary. Okay, so we need to create this database server. And also here, which binary we are going to using? 14, right? See here. So standby promote, and here, where is our config file /etc rep manager /14. The config file is available here. Okay, the config file is available here. This is the promote command. Here, comma is missing. Yeah. Here also, what we need to do? Here also, we need to change the path for rep manager config file. Rep manager /14. This is somehow some difficulty is there to configure. Don't worry. So I'm going to provide the complete document. So 14/etc rep manager. Yeah, this is the follow command. Okay. So now what we need to do, just create this database server. Okay, rep data 1. Okay, so I'm going to create mkdir rep data 1. I'm going to create. So one moment, I will take a look. Install PostgreSQL, that is done. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this thing I need to create. So now what I'm going to do, now I'm going to initialize. I'm going to initialize initdb-d /app01 rep data 1. Rep data 1. I'm going to initializing this one. So now Postgres rep data 1. I will go here and I will going to configure some parameters there. Here, we change the configuration parameter star, and I will change the port number. What is the port number? What I need to give? I will give 4343. Okay, going to give 4343. And the next thing is configure in the primary server must be in the following replication will be okay. Yeah, hot standby on archive mode. Yeah, okay. So here one more thing I need to do. See here, this is very important. Before going to start this one, right? Create one more directory called arc rep arc. Because whenever we are going to configure streaming replication with hot standby, right? At the time, we need to maintain the archive as well. Okay, so now app01. So vi PostgreSQL conf. Here, I'm going to enable archive mode. Archive mode, what we need to do? We need to enable on. Here, archive command. What we need to specify? CP %p path for archive slash app01 slash rep arc, correct, slash %f. Okay. So this is the archive command, means archive path. This is the archive location. Okay. Now, no, not dollar, percentage. Okay. I specified percentage. See here, guys, here also mentioned percentage means path file to archive. And this is the file name. Okay. So now once I done, ERC, correct. Okay. So once I done, what I need to do, I need to start rep data 1. See here, started now 4343. See here, I logged in successfully. Now here, what we need to do, so we need to configure. Oh, I forgot one more thing, guys. Okay, I forgot one more thing. What is that? Yeah, anyway, I will do later. So first I will create this rep manager user in the primary. See here, I'm going to create this rep manager user. And now I'm going to create the database rep manager with the owner rep manager. Here I created. If you're going to check rep manager database, right? See here, the owner for this database is rep manager. Okay. So now what is the next thing? What I need to do? I need to go to config file. Here we need to specify shared preload libraries. Here I need to mention rep manager extension here. See here, now once I configure that rep manager in preload libraries, I need to restart. Okay, I need to restart. Okay, so now again, I'll go and logged in. What is the next step? We'll see. Once I created here, okay. So shared preload libraries, I mentioned properly, right? Rep mgr. Okay. Yeah. So now what I need to do, first of all, again, I need to go with rep manager config file, vi slash etc rep manager 14. So rep manager config file. Here, what we need to do, here we need to register the primary info. Primary database server info. Here, what I'm going to do, I will mention the port number 4343. I need to mention 4343. So now what I need to do, I need to register the primary database server details in rep manager. Okay, I need to register the primary server details in rep manager too. How to register the primary server details? Here, this is the command, guys. See here. So we need to use this command and we need to register the primary database server details. Slash etc slash rep manager slash 14. Here, I'm going to specify the 14th binary. Now, I will start. I'm going to execute this command. and I'm going to register the primary database server details. Okay, guys, let's do now. Okay, before going to do, I will check once again the config file, rep data 1, fine. Node 1, host, rep manager user, port number is correct, database name is correct. Connection timeout 2 second, that is 2 times. Okay, data directory. This is the one, failover is automatic, promote command, follow command. Okay. So now I'm going to register. While registering the primary, it's very, very important, guys. Cross verify multiple times. Rep manager is not a super user. Okay. What I need to do, alter user rep manager, alter user rep manager super user. Okay, now we can check /du. See here, rep manager as of now is the super user. Let's register now. Okay, let's register now. See here, guys. See here. So the following problems of the configuration file cluster is duplicate. Okay, okay, and it will be ignorable. So that is not. But see here, attempting to install extension rep manager. Rep manager extension is successfully installed and primary node is successfully registered. Okay, our primary node is successfully registered. See here, guys. So this is the way we need to register the primary server in the rep manager tool. Guys, anybody have any doubts here? Guys, anybody have any doubts here?
No, Manoj.
Okay. So now the next thing is what we need to do, it's a very important thing. We need to check the status of cluster. Okay. So what we need to do, how to check the status of the cluster, cluster show. See here, guys, it's already registered. Node 1 and primary, it's running. Okay. And the connection string for the primary. See here. So this is the connection string. And also I will show you one important thing. Once we registered the primary info, what is the port number? 4343. See here. Once we register the primary info, see here, /c rep manager database and rep manager user. Okay, here check here. Okay, rep manager tool automatically it will going to create this extension. See here, replication manager for PostgreSQL. Okay, the version of this replication rep manager extension is 5.3. And also, one thing. So just set search underscore path to rep manager. You can check here, right? See here, there are multiple tables also created. These all tables are related to replication manager. See here, if you are going to check what are all the events is happening on the database server, right? See here, we have created cluster created and primary register is registered, and also each and event timestamp it will going to store in this table. Guys, okay, this is very, very important. Whenever we configure the rep manager, right, at the time, so these tables also will going to create. See here, all are rep manager related tables. Okay, And also if you are going to check monitoring history, right? Each and everything will be there in monitoring history. See here, guys. Okay, when it will going to comes up the primary and when the standby is will going to down. Okay, each and every entry will be there here, monitoring history. Okay, and also nodes. As of now, we have registered only one node that is called primary node. See here, that node information also is there on this table. Okay, select star from ports. Port, not what is that? Porting term, sorry. Porting underscore term. See here, guys, as of now, it is one. Means only one database server is registered here. Okay, so this four tables will going to contain all the information about the replication. We can easily identify it. Okay, so now what is the next thing you know? The next is we need to build the standby server. Okay, see here, guys, no need to take the manual PG based backup and all. Okay, the rep manager will going to take care the PG based backup. I will show you how exactly it will going to take care in the backend. I will show you. Okay, the rep manager will going to take care. Okay, guys, I will show you how we need to configure. Yeah, so now what we need to do, create the rep manager file on standby server as well. But here we are maintaining both primary and secondary in the same machine. Okay, that's why I do not want to maintain the separate rep manager file. I'm going to maintain in the same configuration file. Okay, I'm going to provide the standby information in same config file. Okay, here no need to install the rep manager or create the another config file because we are setting primary and secondary in the same machine. That's why. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, before going to configure this thing, I will create one thing rep standby. Okay, so before going to mention in the rep manager, I created rep standby. Okay, the standby server will going to configure in this location now. So let's go and configure here. So node ID, everything I will going to copy. Now slash etc rep manager 14 rep manager config. Here what we need to do, I will paste. This is completely a standby server information. Okay. So what I'm going to do, 27.0.0.1. Now this thing is not needed whenever we are going to configure at the time this connection info is not needed. So now what I'm going to do, I need to provide the data directory for standby app01 slash stand, sorry, rep standby. And also here the failover is automatic. I need to change 14. Here I will change etc slash rep manager slash 14. Here also same thing. etc slash rep manager slash 14. Okay, I'm going to change the binary path as well. Okay, so now see here, guys, what I'm going to do, I need to, okay, so take the PG based backup using rep manager. Okay, how to take the rep manager, like a PG based backup using rep manager? Let's see. See here, guys. Now, before going to, okay, run the actual command, right? We need to run dry run command. Okay, dry run is very important. Whenever we are going to configure standby, right? Dry run is very, very important. Okay, so let's run the dry run, then we'll run the main command. So here, what we need to do, I need to change 127.0.0.1 and -p. We need to specify port number for primary because we need to take the PG based backup for this location, right? So that's why here 14, here we need to change the config file, rep manager config file location. Rep manager /14. Okay. So user is rep manager, database is rep manager, right? See here, guys. Now I'm going to take the PG based backup. Okay, guys. I'm going to take the PG based backup. See here, just I'm going to do the dry run. This is not a exact command. Okay, just it will going to do the dry run, whether it will going to successful or not. Okay, let's run the dry run. See here, guys. What the dry run, it will going to show all the things here. The destination directory means the standby directory. This is the one. And connecting to source node. What is the source node? This is the one. Correct? And also the current installation size is 34 MB. Okay, rep manager extension is installed in the database rep manager. And also one more thing you guys needs to see, right? Where is that PG based backup? See here, guys. What it will going to do, it will going to execute PG based backups here. It will going to execute PG based backups here, guys. Okay, it will going to execute PG based backup. Okay, so no need to run, like a PG based backup manually. The rep manager will going to take care each and everything. Okay, so now actual command I'm going to read means I'm going to do the clone. So means whatever the things is there on the primary, so it will going to take through PG based backup. See here. The next step is if there is no problem on the dry run, start cloning. Okay, I'm going to do the PG based backup now. Okay, guys. Now see here, guys. I'm going to guys, you guys are understanding or what? Guys, you guys are understanding or what, guys? So somehow, like some difficulties is there, definitely. But like you need to practice these things. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So see here, now I'm going to do the clone now. Let's see. See here, the PG based backup is done. See here, guys, the standby clone using PG based backup is completed now. Now you can now start your PostgreSQL server. Means our standby needs to start. See here. After restarting the server standby, it is asking to register the standby with rep manager standby register. Okay. So now we go for a standby directory. app01 rep manager standby. See here, guys. Here each and everything is created. See here, including standby.signal, guys. See here, including standby.signal file it is created. See here. Okay, no need to create any standby.signal. But one thing we need to do before going to start. Okay, what we need to do, we need to change the port number. Because the port number it will going to take from primary, right? So that's why we need to change the port number. See here, 4343 as of now. What I'm going to do, I will specify 434. Okay, no need to configure anything. Everything the rep manager will going to take care. But only thing is before going to start, okay, before going to start, so we need to change the port number. Now I'm going to start. See here what the rep manager says. The rep manager says, so just needs to start rep standby. I'm going to start rep standby now. Okay, I'm going to start now. See here guys, server started. So now I'm going to log in. See here, how to check whether this standby is in recovery mode or not. Select PG is in recovery. See here guys, true. True means so this database server is in recovery mode. Okay, this database server is in recovery mode. So now what is the next thing We need to register the standby server now. We need to register the standby server now. How to register? Go to rep manager config file. Here in connection info, what we need to do, we need to specify port is equal to 4344. So this is the standby port number, correct? So once we configured here, we did what we need to do, we need to register. So how to register, do you know? See here, guys. So this is the way we need to register the standby server. Okay, I'm going to register now. Paste here. Here, I will specify etc/rep manager/14. Here I will change the paths. Okay, so just let's register the standby. Okay. See here, guys. Standby node 2 successfully registered. If you guys wants to see, right, cluster show. See here, guys. The node 1, the primary is running, and the node 2, the standby is running. What is the upstream for node 2? The upstream for node 2 is node 1. See here. We have successfully registered primary and standby. Okay, we have successfully registered primary and the standby database servers in rep manager. Okay, so now one more thing is there. What is the one more thing? Do you know? I will show you. We need to start the main utility, rep manager utility. Okay, see here, guys. So the rep manager utility, we need to start rep manager D. So we need to, whatever we configure the file, right? We need to pass that file to this utility. At the time, the rep manager will going to start. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I will start the rep manager now. So etc/rep manager/14. Here So I'm specify the binary for the rep manager utility. Now I'm going to start the rep manager. Okay, see here guys, I'm going to start the rep manager now. Specify ampersand. So no, I'm not going to specify ampersand. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I'm going to run this rep manager. See here guys, the rep manager has been started now successfully. Okay, the rep manager has been started successfully. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, if you guys are going to 4343, this is primary, right? Create table M1 as select star from TG class. You can check in. See here, guys, the table is replicating. Okay, the table is replicating. Okay, so now if you guys are going to see cluster show, right? And also I will show you one more thing. PSQL-P 4343. Here connect to rep manager. Rep manager. Here set search underscore path to rep manager. Sorry, set search. Okay. See here. Now you can check this file. What are all the events happened from starting to till we can easily identify using this table. See here, guys. We have created the cluster. We have created registered the primary. Okay, so we have registered the primary and also see here we have cloned the standby. We have registered the standby and we have started the rep manager. See here. Okay, everything it will going to trace. And also if you're going to see monitoring history, right? Paste here. See here still monitoring history. Why it is not going to write? It is not writing. So we have not done any activity. Okay, that's why the rep manager is not write any monitoring history in this table. Now, what I'm going to do, in another console. Okay, where is that? Okay, here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop the primary. See here, I'm going to stop the primary database server. App01. So what is the primary, guys? Rep data 1, correct? I'm going to stop. If I'm going to stop, the rep manager will going to take care and do the automatic failover. No, we do not want to do any manual things. Okay, the rep manager will going to take care the automatic failover. Okay, guys, now see here. Post this session. Okay, so see here, I'm going to stop. Okay, I'm going to stop this primary node. See here, guys. And also, if you're going to see here, already the log is writing here. See here, unable to connect to the upstream node. Checking the state of node. See here, it will going to check the 6 attempts. In the 6 attempts, the database server is not, it's going to connect, right? Automatically, it will going to do the automatic failover. See here. So 3 of 6 attempts. It will going to check 6 attempts. Once the 6 attempts, the database server is not available, right? Immediately, it will going to do the failover. Now 5 out of 6. See here, guys, now the standby promoted successfully. See here, was successfully promoted to primary. See here, and checking the state of node on one of 6 attempts. Now node 2 has recovered and reconnecting. Now the connection to node 2 is succeed. And now the original connection is still available, 0 followers to notify. So now if you guys are going to check cluster show, right? See here, guys, here the node 1 is failed and the node 2 is as of now, it's a primary. See here, guys, as of now, the node 2 is primary server. See here, guys, node 2 is primary server. So this is the way it will going to do the automatic failover. Okay. Anybody have any doubts here, guys? Guys, anybody have any doubts here? Srinivas, Vishnu, Satish, Naveen, Pradeep, Kishore.
No.
Okay. So just go and, like recall the video and, let me know if you have any doubts. Okay. So if you have any doubts, please ping me. I'm going to help you guys.
Manoj, can you start the server again, primary server? I want
Yeah,
to know.
yeah, that is that. Yeah, if I'm going to start, it will not going to take it as a primary. We need to do the fail back.
Feedback. Okay.
Yes, we need to do the fail back. If I'm going to start also, it will not going to take. Again, we need to reconfigure. We need to do the fail back, and again, we need to do the reconfiguration is necessary.
Okay, ma'am.
And please practice these things, okay? I'm going to stop recording.